It was a dangerous experiment that went all wrong, and now a Westminster High School student is recovering in the hospital.
The student was injured after a chemical explosion this morning at Hidden Lake High School. Denver 7 reporter Mark Boyle there live now. Mark, a tense situation early. What do we know about the student now?
Well, he's needing surgery on his hand after he was working early this morning with his teacher on a science experiment here. They mixed a couple of chemicals that caused a small explosion. Now, they've canceled school, at least for the day, because of that explosion.
Well, they're just a bunch of cops, fire trucks, everyone, like all the teachers were out telling everyone to go home.
School was over before it started for students like Aaron Grant at Hidden Lake High School today.
There were a bunch of kids just leaving. Everyone was getting dropped off just to have to get picked back up.
That's because at about 7:45, about 45 minutes before the first bell, this email was sent out to all parents, along with a phone call. The district alerting everybody that a science experiment had gone wrong, injuring a student who was working one-on-one with his teacher.
I know that one of his hands, he had some fairly significant injuries and that he needs to go in for surgery. The other hand had less serious injuries, and then there was some kind of minor shrapnel.
The district says 2 dry chemicals that are normally safe to mix caused an explosion when pressure was put on them while being combined.
You can see the ceramic mixing bowl that exploded basically right in front of this student. But beyond that, there is no major damage to the building.
Staff was allowed back in about 4 hours after fire crews began ventilating the building, a rough start to a scheduled half day that turned out to be a full day off. Now, we asked what chemicals were involved here. The district and the fire department not releasing that information tonight. The district does say that they're going to look into this very thoroughly and make sure that what happened doesn't happen again. School will be back in session tomorrow. We're live in Westminster. Mark Boyle, Denver 7.